Hello, welcome back to Project 52, where we are planning to produce 52 tracks in 1 year. And this week we are making our 35th track of this year. So without further ado, let me just first show you what I've done so far, because I've already started the track. And then let's get back into production and try to finish the track. So let's go. Okay. Week 35. If my quick maths is correct, we still have 17 weeks to go. But it's amazing how far we have come already. And the journey has been amazing so far. So I'm excited for this next track that we are going to work on today. Let me first play you the full idea, and then I'll go through all the individual tracks, just like showing you how I made the idea as it is so far. And then let's jump back into production and try to finish the track. Here is the idea that I have decided to go for this week. I went through a lot of different ideas. As always, I had the drums and I just started like experimenting with different melodic and like musical things on top of that. And I spent a lot of time trying to come up with anything, which is why this idea that I finally went for is kind of, well, like it's just something that I like played accidentally, and it sounds very not in rhythm, but also kind of groovy at the same time. So I mean, I'll let you make the call and decide yourself if you like it or not, but here is the idea and I hope you like it. And that's just going to repeat, so that's the idea so far. First up in the drums group, we have a kick drum. Then we have a snare. Next up we have I think it was some sort of hi-hat loop that I just cut up in a way that made it fit better with the idea. Then we have this ride, just like at the end of every, at the start of every second bar, I think. Then we have two hi-hats. The first one is playing every time, or like on every beat, and the second one is playing on like in between the beats, so they sound like this. And with all the other elements so far. Next up, I think this is just a shaker or something. Well, it is a shaker, and it's like coming in for the last 4 bars before the bass and the chords kick in. And when they do, we also have this thing. And then lastly, we just have a triangle. And all the drums together sound like this. Alright, then the purple thing here is the bass. It's just a faceplant patch, as my basses usually are. Then the green things here, we actually have 3 tracks, but the third one is not used at the moment. Maybe we'll end up using it somehow and some way. Well, let me first show you these 2 that we are actually using. The first one is kind of the main melody that starts after the first 4 bars, or whatever this time frame is here. It sounds like this. And it's from Augmented Piano. And we also have these kind of delay throws for some places, like for example this one here. And we also have further for like, oh, it's been automated as well. Let me show you that automation too. So it goes like this. You can see the reverb knob here moving. Just to add some more movement. Then we have the chords, which come in at the same time as the bass does. And these are from CS80. They sound like this. Then lastly, we have this effect loop, which is kind of not an effect at all, but rather like a pad and an arpeggio fused into one thing. I don't know how to explain it. It sounds like this. And those are all the elements so far. So with that, let's just jump straight into trying to make the rest of the arrangement. Let me just start brainstorming different ideas and let's see what comes out, if anything. I don't know yet. What was the third sound that we have in here? It's a faceplant patch? Oh, it's this one. So, okay. I think I started making the track as kind of a, how do you call the genre where you have like old video game sounds? I don't know what it's called, but I just wanted to make some sort of, you know, this type of music. And then I just couldn't do it. So I started doing other stuff. Do something like that, and then we just have to bring the volume way down and maybe add some reverb and stuff like that. Let's take out the last note, it's too much. Let's try something like this. That's a cool direction that you take the track to, but I don't know if it's too different from the start. Alright, maybe this arpeggio is too much. It's cool, but it shouldn't be like the main thing, you know, present, because there's just so much going on that it's hard to concentrate on. Switch is just too abrupt. Let's delete this track altogether, just because, like, let's keep it simple, and let's just do the chords. I'm just gonna go with that. I also have to end for today, so I'll just record this and then we'll continue tomorrow and try to finish the rest of the track. Alright, that'll do. I'll have to end for today, so I'll come back tomorrow and hopefully we'll be able to figure out what we want to do with the rest of the track and how we want to present the whole thing. Because right now it's just kind of like two different sections, so I just need to figure out to just glue everything together, and that's all. So see you tomorrow. I'm excited to see what we are able to turn the idea into. Alright, welcome back. It's Tuesday, so naturally yesterday it was Monday, if I didn't mention. So that means tomorrow the video has to be up, so hopefully we're able to finish the arrangement today, so I have enough time to edit the video and also do the mixing and mastering tomorrow. So let's do our best to get the track ready and do the rest of the production. So let's go. There are a couple of new things that I added this morning. Nothing major, but I think I did some changes to the new section that we did because it just didn't work. I listened to the whole thing a couple of times and I just realized that the switch from this part to this part just like it didn't feel natural. So I changed some of the sounds and also like just for example added these chords with the same sound that we are using in the intro for this thing. Also, I mixed already a little bit. This sound was a lot darker, but we just needed a bit more frequencies to it. So, for example, I added flatter here for a tiny bit of distortion for the mids and the highs, and also like did a bit of more dynamics processing and whatnot. So just small details like that, which is why I won't play the whole track again, because it's pretty much the same as it was yesterday. So we'll just continue into trying to figure out the direction that we want to take the track to. I don't have any ideas yet, so let's just dive in and try to figure them out. So this is how the new section or the new thing for this section sounds like. It's almost the same as it was. I think here we could try to add some sort of melody. Something like that could be cool. That melody doesn't work. Let's first think if we even need a melody. I think we like need something new in here. We can kind of just like do this. It needs something. Let's get rid of this one. I'm just gonna try to get rid of everything that we don't like necessarily need. Alright, I think this works just like this. Then when the drums come back in, we need something new. It could be cool to have one more layer to the bass, like a heavier one, or like with a little bit more high end. That's the one. Alright, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy and paste stuff. Maybe we can think of something cool. I wouldn't want to just use these same ideas over and over again throughout the track. Alright, I have to think. I want some sort of drum fill there. I just noticed the track has been super quiet for you, so let me just boost up the volume. Then we need a crash. Alright, this is very experimental, but I'll try it anyway. Dun, dun, dun. doing the melody. We probably are just going to edit the existing melody in some way. So let's try that. Let's hear it. It's so quiet. We need something to make it thicker, I think. Like, it sounds like we are building up into something, but it just doesn't go anywhere, you know? Like, we need something to thicken it up a bit. That's cool, but you know, it was not what I was looking for, so. Alright, I'm thinking some sort of right loop that will low pass or kind of come in with the low pass filter together with the main melody sound. That's a big difference. Alright, then let's do the filter thing and we should be done with this. Alright, let's jump straight into the outro because I don't have any more ideas. Maybe we'll do something like this. No? Okay, that could work. I'll listen through the whole thing once more, as I always do, and if it's good enough, we'll end the video because I've already been recording for way too long and I'm afraid that something's gonna just stop recording for the lack of batteries or whatever. This is too something, I don't know, it's just not enough. We should have more lower mids and mids in general, I think. Alright, other than that, I think everything's pretty good. So the one thing I want to do today, in addition to maybe making the first chorus a bit thicker, maybe we can just copy this thing that we added here to the first one as well, but then they are the same, so I don't know. The one thing I want to do for sure is to make the ride a bit more dynamic, and I think we can just use SSF to modulate a cool rhythm with just the volume mode. Well, that's actually pretty good. Alright, so it's not perfect. Let's see what we could do here. yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna end the video here. I think that's enough of producing for today. I didn't manage to do as much as I would have hoped, but I think the track turned out pretty great. All the things that I had in my head that I could do turned out to be just too much every time. So it's good that we ended up defaulting to just like editing the main melody sound that we already used in the intro and all the other sections as well. So that's it for week 35. I hope you liked the video. There wasn't a lot of me producing new things. It was just kind of me struggling to find ideas and just ending up using the same things that I have already used in the earlier points of the track. But I hope you don't mind. That's usually how my production sessions go anyway. If you still enjoyed it, I very much appreciate it. To be honest, I don't know how I'm doing with these videos anyway. So if you enjoyed it, that's great. If you're interested in doing this type of 1 track per week challenge with me, you can do so by following the link in the description, taking you to the 6sample Discord server. And there we have the main channel where we share our weekly tracks and give feedback to others. It's just called Project 52. So if you would like to join the Discord channel for that or for any other matter, discussing plugins, music, for anything really, just hanging out, please be sure to join the server from the link below in the description. I would love to see you there. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel and you would like to see the future videos, please press the subscribe button below, and while you're down there, please also press the like button if you enjoyed the video. That's it for this week's video. Enjoy the track. I will be finishing it tomorrow by mixing and mastering it a bit better. Then I'll just record the screen, which you will see in 10 seconds or so. Enjoy the track. I hope to see you next week for week 36 of Project 52. So I hope to see you then with me. Until then, bye bye.